Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Here's Curry, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Fox.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Inside. Stolen by Vassell. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Outside Wembanyama. Castle for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer. With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Sinks the tray. And here's Curry for three. Counted from distance.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Shoots over Vassell. No good, off the front rim. Three-pointer, Fox. Knocks down the triple.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Back to Curry. Butler on the wing. Pass to Curry. Over Fox. Curry, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
On the wing, Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
From the high post. Vassell's shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Butler double team. Pass to Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For San Antonio. Here's Harper. 1:02 left in the first. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Kuminga's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Cornet. Shoots over Horford. Gets stolen by Hield. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, he nails the corner 3.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one, good.
And when there's a difficult task, Jimmy Butler is the answer for his team.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Guys, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Wembanyama, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Hield. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Into the line for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama. Harper.
Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan outside. San Antonio again can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Moody with it. Fox picks him up. Outside Curry. Moody from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Harper. Beyond the arc. San Antonio again missing. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Oh, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. The kick out, Curry. Fires for three. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Johnson on the wing. Fires the three. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors leading. Curry with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Fox. Into the lane. And it's Fox with the jam.
Keldon Johnson.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Left side, Green. Back to Butler. To the inside. Pass to Moody. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Substitution.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Back to Cornette. And here's Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. Connects from downtown. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now here's Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's the cell. There's the drive.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
To the middle. The kick out, Curry. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to post. Now Green. Butler on the wing. And it's all from three-point range. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Vassell. Yep, count it. Vassell's got 6.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He buries it from 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. To stop the run. And Butler inside.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
De'Aaron Fox.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Stolen by Vassell. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The shot by Podziemski, no good.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic. A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Here's Castle. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Here's Fox. Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Butler's shot is good.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. San Antonio with the ball. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. From deep, Harper. San Antonio again can't hit. Outside Curry. For the lead. San Antonio with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Warriors trailing. Outside, Green. Draymond driving to the rim. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here are the Spurs now. Sohan outside. Here's Johnson. And that one's good. Johnson's got 5.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Pass to Butler. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Spurs out in front. They lead by 3.
51.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And here's Wembanyama. Horford covering. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Intercepted. Healed for 3. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Harper. Butler with a steal. Horford with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Butler on the wing. Back to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Outside heel to take the lead. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Barnes, it's good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Right side Curry. Over Fox. Again, Golden State.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Butler. Curry with it. Oh, touches it off the glass. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Castle. He got it.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Right side Moody. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Vassell. Beyond the arc. And he nails it.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. They've led by as much as 10. And Curry with the answer.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up to the San Antonio Spurs. It's a one-point game. Nifty move. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Book it. It goes.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And San Antonio making a change here. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage. Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct. He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
On offense, here's San Antonio. Now Fox. Castle fires. Oh, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Knocks down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Fox. The three ball is good for Fox.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
They're in the driver's seat now. You just have to play smart and sound defense. No quick baskets and no open threes.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Barnes outside. From downtown. Money from three. And here's Curry. And we're going to have a jump ball. To win the game. Oh, he got it off in time.
Great awareness.
Unbelievable shot. I have no idea how he gets that to fall.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
All day, all night, can't we
lose control?
feel it in my